ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to another vlog. It's Saturday and it's almost noon. It's like 11:30, I would say. So it's probably not really morning all that much, but let's call it a morning. And I'm on my way to Manhattan. It's gonna be a fun little calm cruise. It's gonna be a relaxing ride. And today we have a topic, which is always fun. And we're gonna take a local way. Just enjoy and go slow. I don't have the fast pace in me today. So today's topic is 5 things that I really love and like about my 2006 Ducati Monster 620, the motorcycle that I'm riding. Go ahead, lady, you got it. I've been asked to do this topic a couple times and been putting it off, and because, you know, not really sure what to say. I love all of it. Look at that mural, that's nice. But without further ado, I guess that's the saying, let's get into the 5 things I really love about my 2006 Ducati Monster 620 fuel injection. What's going on? That was Brooklyn Moto, a motorcycle shop. Into the right of the skate park. Just a lot of action happening here. So the very first thing I like about this specific bike model is the trellis frame. Seems like a simple thing. By the way, these 5 things are not really in order. The thing about trellis frame is just I love how simple it is, like the simple lines of it, and the way the engine just literally hangs off of it, and it's just got a really nice design. It's very pleasant, very well balanced. So that's my number 1 thing that I love about this specific year and the legacy year Monsters, you know, because after 2000, I don't even know what, 8, 9, they changed it up. The next thing is there's plenty of power in this bike, even though it's a 620, and well, 620 is a lot of cc's, I'd say, but even though it's geared in such a way where, even though it's 6 gears, but the top speed is like 130, maybe a little over, maybe a little shy, depending on this and that. It accelerates pretty fast, and there's plenty of torque, like, to get off the line. Like, I never feel like I have a slow bike. Like, unless you're riding with like really fast people and on really fast bikes on roads that everybody knows, I can definitely keep up with some folks on bigger bikes, because when you have a super fast, super powerful bike, you're not using all of it. And this bike, you can really use all of it. And that's the beauty of this bike. There's plenty of power and just a beautiful amount. It's a nice, well-balanced package where you can gun it, or you can baby it, you can commute on it, you can cruise, whatever the hell you want to do. And let's make this turn and then talk about the next topic. Next topic is maintenance. And since this is kind of like an entry-level Ducati, a 620, a baby Ducati, the maintenance is actually pretty cheap, relatively cheap, compared to like your other typical Ducatis, which you a lot of the modern Ducatis, you probably wouldn't even work on them yourself. For a lot of the really serious stuff, obviously you can do basic mods and oil changes and whatnot, basic changes at home on the new bikes. But as soon as it starts getting with the electronics or weird like computer and fueling and whatnot, you need to have some skills, in my personal opinion. Dude, he sees me? Good. So yeah, that's why, like, so far, like, this bike, I've done all the maintenance myself, which is cheaper and fun, and it's all approachable. It's all straightforward for the most part. So that's definitely a plus, and what I really love about this bike, as opposed to you know, some of the other bikes. And that's it, literally my next thing on my list. Item number 4 is that it's easy to work on. It's all the parts so far, like I've had some issues with the bike, where like due to it's, because I mean it is 2006, so it's 12 years old, and some things did go wrong, like some random things, like you know, like turn switch or this and that, like something breaks, or like if you drop a bike or something, things would fail, that's for sure. So all of that is really approachable as far as prices go on eBay. You can literally buy anything you need for these bikes, and it's not a big deal. Whatever the parts may be. I gotta pass this fucking truck before. Good. Another beautiful thing about this bike is I always wanted a Ducati, but I didn't have the biggest budget, you know? And I always thought Ducatis, you gotta have a lot of money to be able to get into a Ducati brand or whatnot. And I was ready to shell out the full amount for a new bike, but then I found out about like the used market. At first I wasn't considering it, but then I realized that the used market, you can get a nice Ducati like this one for not a lot of money compared to, you know, figuratively speaking, because this bike was $3,900 with 1,400 miles. That's literally like nothing. This bike was like new. So it's pretty exciting to be able to get a Ducati, and the maintenance wasn't so bad, the insurance wasn't so bad, so I'm just like, hey, it's a beautiful thing, the whole damn enchilada. I'm gonna go to the right here. I'm gonna go local today. And then the last thing, actually, even though I said 5 things, this is the 6th thing, the bonus thing, and that's the versatility of this bike. Because this bike can do a lot of different things. It can literally be very aggressive and fast. You can really just like, you know, carve around on this thing and be in a power band and gun it, or you could just simply cruise on it and just do like long distance touring and whatnot. Either way works on this bike, and the versatility of it is beautiful, because I can literally just feel like a cool, like cafe racer, aggressive biker dude with the rear cowl and everything. Like it looks like a single seater. People don't even know there's a second seat. Or you can take off the cowl and literally just strap on, you know, 70 liters of gear and tents and shit and go camping. Easy. You could do both. You could do both. So that concludes my 5 things I love about the bike, which are the trellis frame, the classic look, the classic lines, plenty of power, cheaper maintenance, easy to work on, cheap way to get into a Ducati, and its versatility. And that concludes my silly little list right here that I wrote on the post-it note. All right, so I see there's cops over there, but we're doing it by the book. We're just taking it easy. We're not doing anything crazy, and we're not doing power moves. We're just doing regular moves. And right now I'm on the way to this place called Yucca Bar, Yucca Cafe or something like that, a restaurant. And there I'm gonna pick up some t-shirts. My friend from Canal Motorama, my friend Guigo from Canal Motorama, left me some t-shirts there, and I need to pick them up. I'm not in the right lane here. I'm just really not feeling aggressive maneuvers today. Otherwise I would have already been where I'm going. But it's okay. Not gonna be a problem. I hear some motorcycles around. Oh, look at that. Ramen gyoza, Nakamura, Japanese ramen noodle. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. This tiny little street over here. It's gonna be frustrating, I'm sure. Because look, these savages supposed to go straight, but they're gonna try to take a right. Anyway, yeah, that was my list. And the rest is just gonna be a regular vlog where I'm just gonna be bitching about drivers and staring at random things around New York City. Here we go. Come on. You son of a bitch. Here we are. And there's a po-po. I really hate this street. This was a mistake. Because, you know, I don't really want to break the law and be a savage today. But it's, like these single streets, they suck bad. Because you can't really make moves. You're stuck. You're either breaking the law or you're stuck. It's a 50-50 choice. No other way around it. Yeah, I don't really want to break the law too much. But I might have to. Because otherwise, I will lose my bananas. So let's take a left here. Let's explore Lower East Side a little bit. See what's happening on the quiet little streets. Normally I'm just like going really fast, trying to get somewhere at all times. It's nice to just perhaps take it easy. We're almost there. Let's say another 5-10 minutes tops. Jaguar life ahead. Could take a right here, but don't really want to, because I might end up having to turn around, which is out of the question, bro. This is Essex Street. Could be a useful street. Yeah, let's take a right here in Essex. Nice. A little bit of traffic, but it is nice and warm, so that's a good thing. Is this car pulling over? Where is he going? What is this guy doing? Yo, bros, what's happening here? You're fucking up the light for everybody. Savages. Fucking savages. Look, people are out with their shoulders out. The skin is out. I didn't realize it was that warm. Hey, what do I know? But this is Avenue A, isn't it? Yep. So I have to go just straight. This is perfect. I don't have to swerve. Just gonna go straight for a little bit and find a parking spot, and then my little mission will be accomplished. And I think once I get back on the bike, I'm gonna record 5 things I hate about, not hate, but dislike about the Ducati Monster, which will be incredible. It'll be like just like an incredible experience for all of us. Trust me, I'm a doctor. That guy just ran a red light. What a fucking pickle. BMW owners, bro. You know, they're special people. They're really, really cool. Is this guy turning? Like, is that what's going on? Silly turn signal. Yo, that guy didn't wave, but it's okay. No, man, I'm not a taxi. Why are you waving at me, bro? Doing a mural on the car there. That's neat. 6th Street, 7th Street. All right, we'll take a left. Where is Yucca Bar? Did I miss it? I'm gonna have to pull over and figure this out. So, I'm gonna do a little loop around the streets. We are really close. I passed it. I totally passed it like a damn savage. But we're about to fix that. We're about to correct the mistake. It's right on a corner there. Swing back around the block. This is a beautiful neighborhood. I used to live around here. Look at all this life and activity. All the happy people, or not all of them are happy, I'm sure, but a lot of them are. I'm sure there's some happiness. This is St. Mark's Place. It's a really fun block. There's a dumpling spot right there to the right. That's really yummy. I'm a big fan. Here we go. We turn this corner, and then with any luck, there it is, Yucca Bar. I had no idea. I had no clue that that was now Yucca Bar. So we're gonna park right here, straight up in front of these, between these cars. No fucks given. All right, good job. We did it. We did it. Thank you. This is the place.